But on the real, man, like I just don't think that like you're gonna reveal all that stuff with somebody that you're dating, man. It's just not how things work. So maybe within that 6-month time period, you find out quickly whether or not this is somebody that you're actually really interested in. And I do think that that's possible, but I also think that you may be selling yourself a little short if you only giving it 6 months. Because I don't think you can put a time limit on whether or not this is going to work or not. You know what I mean? Like I just think that like I get it, you know what I'm saying, from her perspective, because why waste all that time if you don't think that it's going anywhere?
Well, her perspective,
and I had a
her perspective is kind of unique, as most famous people. It's like maybe she already goes into all of these situations thinking that the guys are, they have an ulterior motive. And
well, because she's like a celebrity.
Yeah. So
shoot, what women don't know?
You already have that. If you already come to that conclusion, then you're like, look, maybe I have ulterior motives as well. Maybe she does. We don't know. Maybe she's just like, I'm busy in the studio, or I'm, on the movie set, and I'm never in one place, no longer than 2 or 3 months. So there's no way we can settle down. So 6 months might be the max, and then I'm going to the next one.
Nothing can take away from energy, and you might feel it in 3 months. You might feel it in a time frame prior to that or afterwards. But like you say, if the energy isn't there at the end of the day, why waste your time? Why waste your time?
I have I can counter what Q Kittle said before he was speaking just now, using DeMario Washington's words. You said that if you're dating somebody, DeMario Washington, you don't really know if you can get to know them in 6 months like that. Whereas I said, if you're intentional about it, you can. And I think the difference is I go into this with the intention to get married. And I think the representative is not a problem. If both parties are going into it with the intention to get married, then neither one of them should be sending a representative, because we're not dating. We're both trying to get married. So if you're both trying to get married and you're both intentional about getting married, you're not in this to waste any time or play any games. So 6 months is more than enough time to know.